It's Saturday, December 7th, and basically I've been working on this all day, and I thought I would take a minute and kind of explain what's going on. I'm working on some hand towels that I mentioned previously, but basically what's going on here is that I am dressing the loom with the warp. So I wound all of this cotton yarn on my warping board, and then I need to wind it onto here without it getting tangled. So basically all of this is kind of in place so that you don't get any knots back here, and also you want it to wind on with like an even tension for when you're weaving, all that stuff. So this is these are, what is this? These are leaf sticks, and when you're warping the yarn on the board, you're kind of creating this cross section. So basically every other thread is going the opposite direction to keep it from getting tangled. And then this is a rattle. This is homemade. It came with my loom, and so it's like, I don't know how old it is, but it is fully rusted. I would love to kind of get one that is made for this loom, but I just haven't done that. It's like not a huge priority because this works fine. But so basically these nails are every 1/2 inch, and I tied off my warp at every 1/2 inch, so then I could put them in these slots, and that just helps it keep it nice and even and makes it so much easier to wind onto the loom. So yeah, I've got like, I think 4 yards of warp, so it's a big one for me, and yeah, we'll see how far I get. Hi, what about today? I haven't left the house yet today. I kind of had a slow morning and did some knitting and watched some Vlogmases. I've been watching M to the Third and Botanical Knitter and Nitty Natty, Chelsea Yarns. I love her Vlogmas so much. Sandy by the Lakeside. So kind of, yeah, I've just been watching a bunch that are popping up, which has been really fun. And then I, did some knitting on my pressed flowers kerchief. And then I started winding the warp for the hand towels that I want to weave for gifts, which I need to kind of kick that into high gear. They'll be about like 15 or so inches wide, and I wanted to make them all black and white check, but this is how much yarn I have left on these cones after winding the warp. So I'm not sure if, I don't think this is obviously not going to get me all like through all the towels. I think I'll be able to get 6 off of the warp. So hopefully I can get at least 1 black and white check, and then I have kind of just a mixture of colors that I'll probably play with. So at least green and red are kind of Christmassy. I don't know, we'll see how it turns out. And yeah, so that is behind me. I've got it wound onto the back beam of my loom, and then the next step is to start threading the heddles. So I've got these little guys out to do that, and Yeah, that'll take me a minute. Then I'll have to slay the reed, tie onto the front, and then I'll be ready to weave. So I'm not sure how much I'm going to get done on that today. I usually like to set up my loom over a couple days because it can be pretty tiring. And I do have a little holiday party to go to in a couple hours, so I'm definitely don't think I'm gonna get it all the way done, but we'll see. I think I'm just gonna spend a little bit more time on it and then take a break because I'm really wanting to either knit or crochet. I started this crazy thing with my Plotalopi. It's so like thick and cushiony, so I want this to be a little seat cushion for this stool that I'm sitting on right now. As I mentioned, I'm just holding Plotalopi double and then using a 4.5 millimeter crochet hook. So I think that's it for me. Kind of a very low-key, kind of lazy Saturday, but have been doing a lot around the house.